Health for most people is something that's really hard. They struggle to stay consistent, they don't necessarily enjoy to exercise or to eat the meals that they think are healthy. In definitive, most people just struggle to get healthy and to stay healthy. So in this video, I'll give you what I applied in my own health journey to make health effortless. If you enjoyed this kind of advice, you can subscribe. Let's get into it. First one is planning. Most people know that they should plan, but they still don't do it enough, or they don't do it with enough precision. So what's important with planning is that you do it very precisely. For example, if you have a workout plan, that's good. That's planning. Like, you know that on Monday you're doing legs and on Tuesday you're doing upper body, something like that. That's good planning, but it's not precise enough. What's really important is that each week you do a planning for the things that are important, or maybe the day before for the next day. Like, you're on Tuesday, for example, Tuesday night, and you're going to say, okay, on Wednesday I'm going to run at 10 a.m. at this place. And doing this will increase the likelihood that you actually do the habits you need by a lot, because knowing when you need to do them, how and where, really makes it easier for your brain to actually go ahead and do it. Because let's say you wanted to run, but you don't really feel like it on Wednesday, so you push it back. You don't do it in the morning because you're not supposed to. You don't know when you should run. You just know that you wanted to run on Wednesday, so you push it back, and then in the afternoon you push it back again, and as fast as that, it's nighttime and you haven't run. So it's really important that you plan not only your workouts but also your meals, not necessarily with the timing, but what you're gonna eat. Do the grocery in advance, that's also planning. When you're going to sleep, and you don't need to plan too much in advance. You don't need to plan your next month or even the next week, but at least the day before, plan what's going to happen for your health and you'll be good. Now, second thing is prioritization and bare minimums. That's an essential part if you want health to feel effortless. So first one is about what's the most important for your health. Some people, they will put a lot of effort and a lot of their energy in their supplementation and maybe in taking their supplement and not forgetting. But is this more important than actually eating the right foods? No, it is not. And it's the same for exercising. Some people take a lot of time in looking what is the best kind of exercise, how they should do it and everything. And don't get me wrong, that's important. But it's not more important than actually exercising. The guy that does a shitty workout is better than the one that doesn't do a workout at all. So what you need to do first is acknowledge what are the most important habits and the most important tasks that push you forward in your health journey. And then that goes pair with the planning. And in your planning, you're going to put them as priorities. So maybe you know that, let's say for running, we take the running example again. If you run in the beginning of the day, first it's good for your cardio, your longevity and everything, okay? But also it makes you feel good, you're more motivated, and you do better things when you start your day with running. That's prioritization, because you know that this is really good for you and that this really pushes the needle forward. So you're going to put it above other things that could be also important, but that aren't as important as this. So really, especially when you plan things, think about what is the most important. And a thing that I always do when I do my to-do list for the next day is that I highlight 1 to 3 tasks that are the most important and that I will do first thing in my day. Now for the bare minimums. Bare minimums are important because one thing that really makes health feel effortless is your momentum. So momentum is the energy that you already have built behind you that helps you to already do something. So maybe, let's say you've been working out every day for 5 years, it will be easier for you to work out every day than for someone that never does it. That's momentum. And bare minimums help you to keep the momentum going. Because if we're honest, we will all agree in the fact that in your life, sometimes things happen and you can't always follow the plan. If you plan well and everything, that's good, but someday you'll have things planned out, but something happened and you can't do what you wanted, and that's where bare minimums comes into place. So let's say you have your workout plan. So maybe it's doing an upper body and going on a walk for 1 hour. That's the plan, okay? Bare minimums are something that you need to do every day and that will become a part of you, that you know pushes the needle forward again. I will give you an example. For me, 2 bare minimums I have for health is going out on a walk, no matter how long. Sometimes I will go on a walk that's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, sometimes 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. But it's important that I go on a walk. I know that for sure because it makes me feel good, it's great for my health. And another thing is sleeping 6 hours. That's the minimum. I never sleep less than 6 hours. Even though the extreme majority of the nights I sleep more than 8 hours. But I know that if things happen and I need to stay up late or I need to wake up early, I need to sleep 6 hours and it's a non-negotiable. So on days where I will be really demotivated or I will be really busy, I will still go on a quick little walk and still sleep 6 hours. And that will keep the momentum going because I never stop to exercise. I always do my little walk. I never compromise too much with my sleep. And that's very important because on the long term, it will really help you to build this identity that you're someone that's healthy, and that will really get some momentum going, and it will become easier and easier and easier for you to do your daily habits and to exercise frequently and to eat well and everything, because it will be a part of you and you'll be really used to it. Third one is purpose. I've talked about purpose in some of my last videos, but I wanted to put it here also because, as I always said, health is a tool for you to live lives to its full potential, okay? And the problem is, if you don't have a reason to live your life, health is useless. And if you want to make health easy, you need a reason to try to be healthy, because doing something that's meaningless is really hard in the long term. So you need to find a reason why you want to be healthy. Maybe it's for your children, if you have some. Maybe it's to feel good because you have a great project of something you want to do with your life. I don't know, it could be anything, but you need to have a reason to be healthy, because if you don't have that, health will just be meaningless, and doing something meaningless long term is just not sustainable. It's impossible to do. So find a reason why you want to be healthy. And a quick bonus one is you need to make health fun. You need to make being healthy enjoyable, because if you want it to be easy, you need to have, of course, a reason for it to be easy. You need to know what you need to do, like planning, what workout, what foods, okay? But in the end, you also need to enjoy it. You need to have foods that you enjoy. You need to do some types of exercise that you enjoy. You need to do things that are fun for you. And that you can only find out by experimenting, because if you don't experiment, how could you know? So my advice here will be to try out different things, like different sports, different foods, and by doing that, you'll be able to find things that are healthy, super healthy for you, and that you really enjoy. Like, believe it or not, but there are out there foods that are super healthy for you and that you will like more than the unhealthy foods that you're eating right now. It exists. You just need to try out things, to try recipes, and to find it. Same for sports. Maybe you don't enjoy what you're currently doing. Maybe you don't enjoy going to the gym or something like that. You don't need to. Just find a way to move daily, a few times a week, that you really enjoy and you find fun. Maybe it's a team sport. Maybe it's yoga. Maybe it's actually going to the gym. I don't care. Like, just find something that you enjoy. You need to find enjoyment in your health journey if you want it to be easy. So 4 things: plan what you need to do, prioritize and have bare minimums, find a reason why you need to be healthy, and make it fun, make it enjoyable. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It really means a lot to me. You can also check for the link of my newsletter in the description. It's advice and step-by-step guides on how to improve your health. So if you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely enjoy my newsletter. Please go check that out. Thank you so much for staying until the end. I really appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Stay healthy.